Yep. Raindew is welcoming all CVS pharmacy customers due to their closure. Yep. Raindew is accepting it. So we're gonna go across the street and take a look at the sign. I think no car is coming, so I have a leeway to get across the street for a bit, because then I gotta cross over there to get the Q28. But I want to show you how bad Bayside's doing. I mean, this is very alarming with our community. And you're gonna see the neglect of what's going on with Bay Terrace. So here we are. Store closed. All prescription records have been transferred to 212 Northern Boulevard. And obviously, you know this area is in trouble when you see graffiti. I mean, this CVS was giving COVID vaccines last year at this time to the seniors, and here we are a year later, and we're in a very different predicament where 800 stores have closed, including this one. I mean, it's a sign of the times. It's very scary to think that now we don't have CVS right by Ozanam Hall. It's a very scary thought that now we don't have CVS, and now our only three options, and I forgot this yesterday, there's one further by 16th Avenue. Then you have the one on Northern and Bell, which honestly, the one on Northern and Bell should have been the one that shut down. I mean, that's a bad location. Being honest, that location's always had a bad rep. You know, yeah, I'm on the lookout for the Q28 in the meantime. Almost said Q76. I'm so used to taking the 76 to work. No, I'm taking the 28 this morning, heading over to Bay Terrace, and then I'm gonna take the 13, heading back to work. But yeah, it just shows this neglect, and we're gonna take a look at it more at Bay Terrace, because I'm telling you guys, this area is doomed right now. I'm sorry to push the panic button, but Bayside right now is just not doing so well. I mean, we have creeps hanging around McDonald's on Northern. I mean, we have crime that happens on occasion, but it's not as bad as Astoria. That I will say. And then you know, the problem is, it's just alarming to think of what's going to happen if any more businesses close. It's looking like it. I hate to say it, but it's really looking like it. I mean, I'm upset and just distraught on what's going on over here, and you know, I wish more people would just speak up, because this community deserves a lot more love. And you know, especially because I'm from here. I used to live right by Rocky Hill Road. So, one more look at the CVS, which is no more, right by 35th Avenue and Francis. So you either got to go to Douglaston, go to the real bad one, or just go up the street to 18th Avenue, which I'm just going to say, if you're a pharmacy customer, I feel bad for you. You don't deserve this treatment. And, you know, I will say the fine folks at Raindew are going to be happily able to take you in. So they're really nice folks over there. I've been going to them for years for other stuff, but on my way to Bay Terrace, I'm going to show you how bad things are over there. Alright, just got off the 228. Not that many people on board, but there's a bus coming up in a few. I was checking on bus time, and looked like the bus is pretty crowded. from the rider count. So we're at Bay Terrace Shopping Plaza. That over there, Home Goods, used to be Barnes & Noble a very long time ago. I mean, once Barnes & Noble left, you knew the changing area of Bayside would just be different forever. And that's why we're here today to take a look at two examples today. Our first example today is Stop and Shop. Now, a long time ago, before A&P folded, the Atlantic and Pacific company that used to own a lot of supermarkets, this used to be a very good Wallbounds Fresh. This used to be a very good location a long time ago. And what happened was A&P folded, Stop and Shop took over, and we're gonna walk inside to see if the theory about the construction is right. Because I really hope that the construction is not as bad as what people are making it out to be on social media. All right, we're inside Stop and Shop Bay Terrace. And first sign of neglect, no rotisserie chicken. Sometimes my dad will walk in here to get that. As you can see, the walls just do not look so good. It's very alarming. I mean, maybe they're in the renovation process, I don't know. But I don't know why they're allowed to stay open during renovation. That's just kind of alarming. So, doesn't look as bad today, which is a good sign. Maybe they were doing it last week, I don't know. But I just want to go to the frozen section and see if they replenished everything. Oh, look at this, the Lunchables don't even look that good. That's alarming. I mean, last week there was construction here. And, you know, but the donuts are, I heard the minis, but they don't even tell you the price. Don't want to do a price check on that, but I'm just curious. So, thinking of going to CVS and Fresh Meadows on possibly I think it was Thursday, yeah. Probably I will do that. Or I'll see what other situation transpires, but at least they fixed the frozen sections, that's good. Doesn't look as bad today, which is a good sign. Now let's hope it stays that way. So we're going up to Jackson a bit. Man, please tell me there's not enough vacancies as bad as it is. Oh boy, look at this. They're making everyone go to another jeweler. At least it's a local business, but it should be in the shopping plaza. That's the problem. It's not. It's just not. And it's very disappointing. See, here's a holiday store. Problem is, once the holidays are over, there's going to be a vacancy. Look at all those toys. They're not going to be there in January. Very disappointing that I have to break the news to this kid, but might have overheard me too bad. I just walked past Jack's because those men were talking, so I got distracted there for a second. So here's the full sign in front of Jack's. This is the full sign. I mean, again, it's just very rude that Cord Meyer thinks they could just one-up a business that's been here for almost 50 years. And very unfortunate that January 15th is going to be their last day, but at least we are going to have a pizza shop in Bay Terrace. Bottom line, at least we're going to have Rosa's coming in January. I mean, maybe the female owner of the store is going to open up something new, but yeah, I mean, this area is not doing so well, but at least the good thing is Stop and Shop's, I mean, hopefully Stop and Shop's going to finish up their renovation, hopefully within the new year. I mean, it looks like they're not doing any construction today, so that's the good news at least. I just spoke to a nice lady who was about 8 years older than me. I mean, very intelligent lady, I could tell, but she's upset about Shaq's closing too. I mean, she's a longtime Baysider from what she told me. Ooh, we got public safety here, so that's good. At least public safety is here, but I don't see anybody from public safety in their cars right now. In fact, they left the engine running. How do you leave your engine running? That's stupid, but I'm running into Panera to cheer myself up. I need it after seeing how bad things are getting here at Bay Terrace. And again, it's just sad that Home Goods took over a while ago. This area really doesn't need a Home Goods. You know, it really doesn't. And when Barnes & Noble closed, a part of me from my childhood just went away. And now Jack's closing too. Time to go into Panera. Okay, got everything from Panera Bread, so we're all good. Needed lunch for Thursday. Good news is the Q13's coming. It just left Bay Terrace a while ago, so I'm gonna definitely be able to catch it. So I'm gonna have some closing thoughts when I get back to Ozanam. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video. I mean, we have one Bayside. We all need to start taking care of it, and you know, again, when things go wrong, something doesn't look right, we all have to speak up about it. I mean, I will mention I was passing by the Omega Cafe on 28th Avenue, and not having that cafe there is just showing that this area is really in trouble. But at least we still got famous Fontana's over here. And at least we still have the good old North Shore Diner, who are owned by a very nice Greek family. And even though it's expensive, it's worth the price. So trust me when I mean it. And more importantly, we still have to take part and glad that we live in the United States and we can speak freely about our opinions. So that's going to wrap this up. Thank you for watching.